You know what's crazy to me? Is that so many of you know and understand and talk about we're in a simulation. You're not wrong. But here's the thing, you're so focused on what people are doing to you, the simulation that you're put in, that you have failed to realize that you write your own game code. So you have two choices. You can play The Sims like the original way it was meant to play. You can live in your little house with your leaky toilet and burn your food and get your job and do all the things and have a hard life and stress out. Or you can learn the cheat codes. Learn the cheat codes, create the reality that you want. That's what I do. I did it the other way for a long time until I went, wait a second, I want to play it this way instead. I can't leave the simulation, I might as well make it my own. Live in your little house with your leaky toilet and burn your food and get...
I stitched my own video because I wanted to add this to it. In that video I talk about being in the simulation and you could play it however you want to. And this is how I feel about everything. One, you're awake everywhere at once. You're not asleep somewhere else and stuck here. Like, you're not stuck. Nobody put you here, okay? Except yourself. And that's, I could go into that a lot, way down the line. But anyway, I think one of the things, and I fell victim to this big time when I was starting to wake up to my own spiritual, like, divinity and stuff, is you get really excited, just like a new diet or a new book or a new movie, and you want to tell everybody about it and you want to save them. You do. You're like, wake up so you know the truth. Why? Don't wake them up. Let them do their thing. In The Sims, in that game, you don't have to play it with cheat codes. Some people don't fucking want the cheat codes. They want to play the game the way that it's set up right now. That's not wrong. They can play however. And they might even get mad at you because they think that you're cheating because you're using cheat codes. But you have the choice to have cheat codes, and if the cheat codes weren't supposed to be used, then why did they exist in the first place? So, you want to play the simulation with cheat codes? Fucking do it. Someone doesn't want to, and they want to play it the regular, whatever way that they're used to, fucking let them. There's no right, there's no wrong. Yeah. Also, I just watched the movie The Passenger again with Ben, and talk about morality of waking people up or not. Holy shit. If you guys haven't seen that movie, I recommend it. I believe it's on Amazon Prime right now. Okay, bye. I saw this comment right before my last session, and that session was really great. I was working with Amanda. But we were talking, and I was like, yeah, this commenter was like, so you do not burn your food or have a leaky toilet? And I don't. The last time that happened was when last time I burnt my food or had a leaky toilet was back in probably 2016 or 2017. And when I also commented on this, that in January, because everything was so much, all the energy and healing was so much, that I put coffee grounds in my coffee maker, and the pot was turned on, and I didn't realize it was, and I went to put water in, and I plugged it in with it already on. So when I went to put water in, it went psh, 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 and coffee went everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck? And I started to cry. And I was like, okay, what is going on with me that is so blown out? And Kate helped me see that it was blown out too. But that's when something happens in my world, what is the underlying energetic reason for this? And we fixed it and figured it out. And like leaky toilets equal emotions. And while I was talking to Amanda, after we helped her, she had like a leaky plumbing situation, and after she healed it, she's like, oh shit, I haven't dealt with it since that. And that was like a month or so ago. So yeah, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to use this as an example as well. So the way that we have energy running and flowing through our house of protections, it's everybody's own individual protections. Everybody has their own energy bubble. We kind of like knock on each other's energy bubbles. Like, we're not weird about it. It's just like saying, hey mom, before you talk. You know what I mean? So it gives the person a chance to like pull out and center. So we have pull out. That's what she said. Sorry. So we have things set up in our house where there's good energy flow, there's protection, there's alignment, and there's closings done all the time. When my partner Ben, when his kids come to visit, they come 1 month in the summertime, and they are Hispanic. They have a lot of prayers of protection that go over them before they come here. When the last time they showed up, the air conditioning went out, the dishwasher broke. And then after we fixed that, also during their visit, the microwave, they burnt food in the microwave, and we had to replace or clean that out completely. Not replace it. We took it apart and cleaned it out. And the power went out. What happens with that, of prayers of protection, it's almost like a cushion around them, and it stops it from any energy flow. So it contradicts what we have set up. So when something contradicts it, it'll make physical things happen in your reality. We adjusted it and we fixed it. And when the power was out, I had the middle, like we were sitting in the living room, and I had the middle kid. I was like, hey, can you please energetically tell your family to back off, that you are protected, and to turn the power back on? And as soon as he did that, lights came back on. And even my own kids were like, what the fuck? It is really, really simple. You will have, if you heal the trauma stuff and understand the energy behind things, you will have way less accidents. You will have way less build up of like dirt or anything. Like, this is my room right now, and I still consider it messy. Here's my Cheetos. I've still, like, I ran the vacuum yesterday, but I want to run it again. It's still a little cluttered. Like right there is a little cluttered. But that's effortless. And because it's effortless, if there is a buildup of like laundry or anything at all, I address what is the buildup in my life connected to the buildup of laundry. What is happening here? What do I need to adjust? Yeah, so that's how all of our stuff is set up. Kate's, mine, her husband, my partner, the kids, the cat. It's all set up that way. And we have very little accidents. We have very little sickness. Very little anything. Our cars are good. Our world is good. Our house is good. Everything. Very little stress. Because we understand the energy behind the things. So we don't just look at what is happening. We heal the energy behind it. It's another reason why we're so passionate about you guys remembering how to do this stuff. Okay. Bye.